Hey everyone, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here, and you're out back of Quayzar's Customs. They're my new garage, and I was just checking this out. I was looking in the toolbox and maybe expanding it a little bit. I believe our dyno, or I believe it's the dyno, goes over here maybe, and a paint booth over here, or not a paint booth, but a car wash, and then paint booth and test path up there. So I was debating about going ahead and buying and getting uh, a car wash back here. It doesn't cost too much, but in the meantime, what I have done is I've acquired a new story order. Here, new customers come in with this nice little moon. What is his story? Let's see. Take a look here. Story is hello. I saw that you've got quite good reviews and thought that you will surely handle my problem. Good to know. I've been to a few experts already. The things that each expert said and didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to this constant banging. It's unbearable, and the gearbox isn't working properly after the last repair. After a week, changing gear became a nightmare. Please check it and try to fix any problems. I'm counting on your honesty, and this is the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other option. Hang on. Where is it? I didn't get the rated all the way. Ooh, and this has a lot of parts undiscovered. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to the constant banging. It's unbearable. And the gearbox isn't working properly after the last repair. So, gearbox issues. After a week, changing gears, this should be gears, became a nightmare. Please check it and try to fix any problems. I'm counting on your honesty, and it's the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other option but to get rid of it. Anyway, let me know what happens. And we have to do an oil change to it. Okay. So, sounds like the man's got some banging problems. Well, yeah, that looks like the steering down there is in bad shape. Looks like we've got a bad sway bar there, at least. Looking at the coils, this couple of coils here look pretty bad, so that's probably not a good thing. Let's see, looking down into the engine area, everything looks okay down there, but who knows? Let's see, in the back, let's see, looks like we've got some issues back here as well. So this might be an interesting time with this poor moon. This poor moon has had, sounds like it's been through hell, to be quite honest with you. It's been to several mechanics and no one can seem to fix her up. And looks like we really don't have a lot to go by. Our parts are unknown to us. So first things first, gearbox issues, definitely. Sounds like there's a gearbox issue, so we're going to take that on right now, and then we're going to take a look underneath and see what else we can see here. Okay, so let's go and let's see if there we go. Okay, bad bearing there. Okay, so we got a bad bearing. Okay, didn't. Okay, so we've got a bad bearing in there. All right, let's see what we got over here. Bad bearing over there. So we've got to strip it down at least to get to that anyway. Okay, we know it looks like the sway bar is in sad shape. Don't know if any of those bushings came out alive. Okay, I have to take a look at those shocks. Let's go back here, take a look. Anything back here out of the ordinary? The sway bar looked like it was in bad shape. Yeah, nothing back here out of the ordinary. Yeah, see the sway bar I knew looked like it was in bad shape. Take my time here, take a look at all this stuff. Bearings look like they're in good shape. Definitely a sway bar issue. Okay, we definitely have more problems here than meets the eye. So let's tackle the gearbox issue first. We're going to take a look in the inside there. I gotta take that starter off from the engine bay. Jeez. How's everyone doing? I am doing fine. Like I said, I was debating about buying some parts for the garage, like doing a couple of expansions. Like right now, where are we at? See, like right now, I could get a second garage expansion for $2,500. Now it cuts my cost down to almost nothing, and I don't know if I want to do that or not. But other things like I can get a compression tester for $300, an OCB or OBD scanner. So I may start getting some of these pieces because, man, it may help me out in the long run if I did that. I don't think I need to take anything else off there. So let's go ahead and put you up. Oh, wrong one. Put you up in the air. So no matter what, I'm going to have to take the wheels off to get at the bearings. So we'll go ahead and take these guys off. Okay, that doesn't, all that looks pretty good. Go ahead and take that drive axle out. And that bearing is in bad shape. So that's one less thing we have to take care of. Let's go ahead and take the front end link off, because that needs to be taken care of. Let's see if I can I see what we have going on here? I can't tell if those bushings are bad or not, so that's okay. We will figure this out. It might be a couple bad bushings up there, so we will take care of this. One bushing looked pretty bad, so take a look here. Take the drive axle out. Bearing out. Take the link out. I'm going to take the sway bar off. And then we're going to take the front drive shaft out. Alright, so for the most part, looking at this from the outside, everything else looks good. If they're having problems with the gearing, we're gonna look into the gearbox here. Just seeing how we have it up in the air, might as well, right? Oh yeah, we've got some issues there. Looks like the flywheel's in bad shape. Pressure plate doesn't look too bad. Looks like the clutch might be in bad shape. Oof, yeah, clutch is in bad shape. So is that flywheel. How's the crankshaft look? Crankshaft looks like it's in good shape. Let's see, what do I want to do from this point? Do I need to give it an oil change? I think that was part of it, right? Yeah, part of it was an oil change. So let's go ahead and drain the oil out of it. Go ahead and take the oil filter out. Let's see here. Let's take a look. It's at a constant banging noise, so let's take a quick look underneath here. should be a quick, easy look-see. Oops. Let's see here. We're getting all kinds of pieces here. But it's not telling me anything looks like it. So, yeah, I mean, look at these bearings here look crankshaft bearings look like they're in bad shape. So let's go ahead and take these out. Oh yeah, 3%. Yeah, that thing is in bad shape. Okay, so I've got all that out. I don't know if we have can't tell if the piston caps are in bad shape or not. So let's go ahead and take one of them off just to see. Ooh, 10%. Yeah, that is bad. Okay, that I did think that was bad. Okay. So, yeah, not only do we have crankshaft bearings that are bad, con rod bearings are also bad. So let's go ahead and this is a 4-cylinder. That's bad too. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Where's the other piston? That one looks like it's in good shape. Yeah, that one looks like it's in good shape. So, all right. So for the most part, I think we've got some diagnostics taken care of underneath here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our inventory. We need 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Flywheel, oil, clutch plate, drive shaft, sway bar, 2 bearings at least. Oh, and I got a case from the last job, so we have to open that up before it's all over. Car parts, suspension pieces. Open my shopping list. Front sway bar. Yes, please. So the front sway bar is going away. Front drive shaft, yes. Okay. Drive shaft is, do we get the wheel bearings? Yes, we need 2 of those. Okay. Camshaft cap, no. Clutch, no. Engine, all pieces. I think that's what all pieces are, right? So I need an oil filter. Yep. Starter was good. Starter was good. I don't need a starter. Fuel pump. This must have been carried over from the last one. Clutch release bearing. I think the clutch release bearing was good. It was bad on the other car. So we do need a clutch plate. And we do need a rod. We already got rod caps. We had 3 of those, right? Yeah. Crankshaft cap. We need 3 of those. And we need a flywheel. Alright, let's see if we've got all the pieces in here. I think we should have. 1, 2, 3 of those. Let's see, let's sort by name. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got the sway bar. Yep. We did not get the caps. I'll be dang. And we got the bearings, right? Okay, so let's go back and get the caps. Okay. Rod cap times 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Got it. All right, let's put this bad boy back together. No wonder, you know, he had issues with this and other mechanics. I don't think the mechanics actually wanted to get into the nuts and bolts underneath here, because otherwise they would just have to charge him an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? Got cap. Yeah, this should fix him right up. This is the constant banging noise. As soon as he said that, I thought, oh, that might be a crankshaft bearing. So I'm glad I pulled the oil pan off when I did. It's nothing like, you know, changing the oil, then having to pull the oil pan back off and have to change oil again. Just a pain in the butt. Okay, oil pan's back on. Okay, let's get the flywheel on. Clutch plate. Pressure plate. Throw out bearing. Okay, and the transmission. Transmission was in good shape, so we just had one sticky bolt. So that should do it for the engine piece of it. That drive shaft needed replaced. The sway bar needed to be replaced. Before I go any farther, let's go ahead and look at this. This bad boy right here looks a little messed up. And he was. Okay, what about this one? Yep, that one's messed up. Front one. %. Oh man, these were bad. I thought I did think they looked a little bad. Yeah, this one definitely looks bad. All right. So for the most part, I've got a rusty bolt here. I'm debating on if that bushing in there is in bad shape. Okay, so see, I can take this lower control arm off. Okay, so it doesn't look like it was, so I'm just going to put it all back together. There we go. Doesn't hurt to check. I've already got this all apart anyway, so probably a good thing. Got the new bearings. Go ahead and put the drive axles back in it. Back over here. Bearing and drive axle. And before I put those back on, let's get the bushings for the suspension. Let's see. I should have a bunch of these on order somewhere. Okay, so clear search. I'm looking for bushing. And let me pick up 4 of those bad boys. Alright. So after these bushings are installed and after I get this all set up, this guy should be pretty happy. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that A-link back on. It was in good shape. Yeah, sport tire back on. Nice set of wheels. I'd give him a bath if I'd give it a bath if I had the car wash up there. So yeah, probably not yet. Let's get over here. Let's mount up the A-link. And take care of these bushings here. Bushing here. And a bushing right back there. There we go. Sport tire back on. Okay. Now I did see that the crankshaft here had a little bit of rust on it. I think we're going to be good with that. Let's take a quick look at our list of things. Cam gear. Oh, wait a minute. I got a cam gear that needs to be replaced. Sweary bar. In the back, I know needs to be replaced, and there's some stuff that hasn't been discovered yet. So I have rebuilt the lower end. I do believe when I was looking at this, right, we were talking about upper end here. These coils look like they're in bad shape. Yeah, 13%, 13%. Plugs. Plug at 8%. Plug at 9%. Let's go ahead and take these coils off. That's 75%. That's 66%. How are the plugs? Okay, so the plugs, got 2 plugs that are bad, 2 coils that are bad. Let's take a quick look of the underneath here and see how bad the camshaft is. It's another thing that could be clanking around in here too. Whoa! Yeah. We've got a bad camshaft here. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little more work on here. Yeah, and that cam gear shot. So here we go. This is, this is a little bit more in depth than we thought we were going to need, but that's okay. Yeah, that cam gear is in bad shape. 9%. Now to get this out. Oh crap, I've got to take the whole front end of the engine apart. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's all good. Let me get my fat hands down in here. Okay. Now hopefully everything's okay underneath here. We just need to take it apart and find out. Oh yeah, it doesn't look too bad. See, now this is why the other mechanics didn't want to screw with it, because there's just too much stuff to get screwed with here. Okay. So this is going to have to be replaced. And camshaft. All right. Whew. Okay, so let's take a look at our inventory. Let's sell this off, sell this off. Where's all the other pieces? There we go. Install that, install that, install that, install the rubber bearing, rubber bushing, I should say. Okay. Sort by name. Gotcha. Okay, so we need, let's see. Let's see. Let me open up my shopping list. Clear it out. There we go. And here we go. Okay, so I need one of those, 2 coils, 2 plugs, timing chain. Gotcha. All right, handy dandy computer. Cam gear need 1. Camshaft need 1. Ignition coil, that's over on the other side with the spark plugs. Need 2 of those. 2 of those. And timing chain. 1 of those. Alright. Go ahead and clear off my shopping list. Get back at this bad boy right here. Alright, camshaft. Get a nice install on there. These all look to be in pretty good shape. I thought maybe might have to replace one of the caps on here. I figured a cap would have been bad, but I guess not. Hoping these spark plugs didn't matter which way I put them back in. Okay, to the front of the engine. Get that gearing in. Belt's in good shape. Belt tensioner is in good shape. Cover's in great shape. Alright, so back here I need to replace this chain. Gear. Cover. Let's go ahead and put some oil in her. So I don't think we are going to be taking this engine apart anymore. We should be good up here. I think we are fine. What was the other tasking? Drain the oil. Okay. So rear sway bar, I believe, is the only thing left to do. Oh, I've got some parts still not discovered. Man, I have replaced a lot of freaking parts on here. All right. Up and away. All right. See what I can find out back here. Something is amiss back here, I guess. I'm hoping I caught everything up front, so okay, let's take that cap off. Wheel bearings seem to be okay. Might be a bushing or two back here that's in bad shape. There's a bushing there. Yep, that bushing's in bad shape. So is this bushing. You just tell by looking at it that's in bad shape. Get back here to the rear link. Oh, I gotta take the tire off. Dang. Cap off. Let's check the bearings in here. Bearings in good shape, so now we can take that off. Take the sway bar off. Alright. Let's take a quick look around here. How are these bushings looking? Yep, well here we go. We got to replace all the bushings. Yep, that one was in bad shape. Let's about this one right here. Yeah, that's in bad shape. So most of it is just bushing work, it looks like. get over here to that bushing. Okay. Okay. And we found all those bushings. We still have a couple of parts that are not discovered yet. Okay, so what else could it be? How is the fuel tank? Trying to look at some of these bushings here, see if anything in here is in bad shape. Don't think so. Doesn't look like it anyway. Let's go ahead and take this piece off just to... All that was good, so we're going to put that back on. Hmm. Don't know. Alright, so... Okay, so as it stands right now with our inventory, let's go ahead and sell that, sell that. The camshaft I've got, sell that. Spark plugs I'm down with. Everything out, timing chain I can sell. So what I need right now is 4 rubber bushings and a sway bar. So add that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 bushings and a rear sway bar. So we have 6 bushings and a rear sway bar. What is the sway bar? A sway bar is a sway bar A. Trying to look to see if there's anything else in there. It looks like it's in bad shape. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got that all done. How's the tires? The tires look like they're okay. Sway bar, you're out. Rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing, and rubber bushing. Bearings and caps look like they're okay. I'm going to assume it's all good. Maybe I should have bought that engine compression tool. So I fear that we'll still have engine issues. You know what I mean? So, what are we gonna do here? We've got oil in it. Let's go over here and we're going to buy our first tool. We're going to buy the engine compression tool for 300 credits. We're going to buy it. Okay. Just because I have a feeling it needs to be complete before this action. Oh, I've got to put the starter back in. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. What we get? Son of a gun. Look at that. Piston with Conrad. Well, that's two of our issues right there. So let's see if that takes care of it. Piston with Conrad, piston with Conrad. Yep. Look at that. All that work we did for absolutely nothing. We got to take this engine down, almost down to parade rest. So, yeah, we might as well just start ripping it down now. This is going to be painful. So this is what I feared. When I was up underneath there and I was looking at it, I thought to myself, hey, you know what, Hurst? Maybe you need to start stripping this all down. And you can't take the pistons out of the bottom. You have to take them out of the top. So to do that, you have to basically strip this all the way down to nothing to get anything out of it. So here we go. Well, as much of a pain in the ass that this is, hopefully it'll go fairly quick. We'll take a look at the tops of these pistons and figure out which one it is. So we replaced a lot of the bearings. We needed to replace a couple of the pistons while we had it apart, and I couldn't really tell from underneath. So now this is why you always need the engine compression tool. Can I take that off? Okay, I gotta take the turbo off. Then I could take the exhaust manifold off. There we go. Okay, got that off. Man. This has just turned into another bad day in the garage. This guy's going to have nearly a new rebuilt engine after it's all over. After it's all said and done. Why? Because I've screwed up and I should have looked at it. I knew is when I had all this apart, I thought, you know, maybe I need to tear it into just a little bit farther. So having a gut instinct really does take you a little ways sometimes, so just remember that. I don't have to take everything apart on it, but I damn near have to, because I've got to take both cams out. Got to take the throttle off. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can do this. Let's go ahead and take that out. Nope, I gotta take this off. Gotta take this off. Oh, come on. Gotta take this off to get the heads off. Or the head off. There we go. Okay. Got one more spark plug in there, I see. I love the WD-40 effect. I think that is total mechanic right there. Total mechanic. I gotta take the injectors out. Roller off. Alright, which pistons? The two center ones. Jeez, look at those. They are scored. Alright, two center ones it is. Do 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 do. You know what? Watch this. I want to pay the $50, just spill oil, and get an achievement, by the way, just by doing this. Whoosh. Aha. This cost me 100 credits. Alright. But it's quick and easy. I don't have to deal with it. So two center pistons right here. We'll take this cap off. And then this cap off. Okay. Gotta take him out of the top. Okay, the rings are in good shape, it's just the pistons are in bad shape. So okay, so we don't have to, we just have to buy a couple of pistons. So that's good. That's good to know. We'll scroll through here. I just need a couple of pistons. Alright. That didn't take too long, now did it? No, not at all. Okay, with that all done, now I can build the top end of this engine. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, let me get these injectors, because these were hard to see. I didn't even realize they were in there. Okay, now we'll put the intake on. That way we don't miss that stuff. Go ahead and put the throttle on. Exhaust manifold. Man, a whole lot of tearing down for this car. I don't even know if this was worth it, this whole moon car. I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, it might have been. It might be for that guy, but certainly wouldn't have been for me. They're on. Chains on. If anything, everything's all lubed up, ready to be taken apart once again when he tears this thing up. Spark plugs. Well, my reputation precedes me. I guess I've got a reputation already. These guys are telling me I'm pretty good. So, hey, why not? Been waiting to start up the Rot to Rad series over here on the Car Mechanics Simulator 2021, but I don't have the cash to do that yet. So what I'm going to end up doing is, as soon as I get a little bit of cash flow, I will start that series up over here and probably just start up with some of the vanilla cars for now. For the most part, it will probably end up being, just a selling point unless I use a config, I change the config around and keep the config of vanilla cars. Other than that, I don't plan on keeping too many of the Rot to Rad cars if I start that series up, because it's going to be nothing more than flipping cars. And it's just to gain some cash. But so we'll see how. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that series yet. So I'm still thinking of it. If you got ideas, if you've got some ideas, hey, let me know. I'd be glad to listen to you. So, like I said, I do plan to do Rut to Rad. Just it's going to be probably vanilla cars, but what I'm thinking is just just starting off, just selling them off as I build them. All right, I think that is the most I have to do. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put, nope, I can't put oil in it until I have the lower end fixed. Okay, so this isn't going to take too much, and this should be. At least I didn't have to change the block, you know? That would be horrible. Alright, we should be golden. We should be good to go. Everything is done, everything is red, and we haven't put oil in it yet, but we are about to. So we are good. Thank goodness. Alright. This guy's got to be happy with his car. So yeah, we've got, we should have everything here. Car status, yep. Everything done, everything done. Yes, sir. We are finished. Cha-ching! Look at that, 10 grand in the bank. We are at level 5. And let's see, let's go ahead and kill off these parts. We have 2 crates to open up. What do we get? Let's see what we get here. Line them up. I'm going to go with the outside one. Experience bonus and barn location. Ooh, barn location. Alright. Open the next one up. Pick 2 cars. We're going to pick this one and this one. Another barn location and a credit bonus. Sweet. Alright, so that's what we have. What do we do with this? Do you want the down onto your map? Sure, yes, I want them onto my map. So I've got barns on my map now. Cool, so I can go visit a barn. I don't have a whole lot here. Test track, racetrack. We do have a junkyard we can visit. Car salon, which is, all the new cars. And we do have, where's our barns at in here? Barns are supposed to be somewhere on here. Barn. Oh, I've got barns, but I have to be a level 10 to go get them. Huh. So, what do you think about that? Alright, I've got nothing in my inventory. And we just completed our 4th order for today. So, that's awesome. Awesome. We've even bought a tool. Let's go back in here. What else do I really want? As far as tools, what is this? This is a fuel pressure meter. This is a battery charger. And this is a tablet. 500. I'm gonna get a tablet because, hey, keeps me from having to run back to the computer. So I'm gonna get the tablet. Let's go back to my garage. I've got 3 skill points. Woohoo! I got 3 skill points. Alright, what am I gonna do? Wrenching increases my screwing speed. So I'm going to, yes, I am going to take that. So that helps out a lot. Now I've got 1 skill point left. I'm gonna try for a discount. 5% discount to save some cash. So we are going to do that. 10,331 credits is what I have in the bank. I'm at level 5, halfway to level 6. That is awesome. All right, thanks for hanging with me. I am hoping to get things moving quite along here so we can get another series going. But yeah, seriously, if you have some ideas for that Rot to Red series of how I should start it out, um, throw around some ideas. I'd love to hear them. Till next time, have a good, happy night. Stay happy, stay healthy. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I am out.